All right, guys, let's call this meeting to order at 12:47 p.m. Right now, let me see where I'm losing my agenda here. Everybody, look. Next meeting is Tuesday, March 20th, and I'm actually making a rule today. After we come back from spring break, we're going to continue back meeting every week. So every week after spring break, we start back here at 12:45 every Tuesday. All right. Right now, I need everybody to look over the minutes. Hey, bud. Go.
I move that we approve the minutes as written.
No, look at this down.
I second that.
All right, all in favor? All opposed? All right, minutes approved. Barbara, while we're doing this, will you just make sure we got a quorum today? I don't know if we're doing it.
No, we don't. No, most definitely.
Yeah. All right, cool.
Can't vote today.
All right, no action items today. Right now, we have no new members in the technical office. It was presented to me, what was it, the last, like Thursday, Wednesday, whenever we did the African American celebration, that we have poetry that somebody would like Kendall to share with us. So Kendall, you want to go up there? You can say it from there. Whatever. Actually,
Yeah, up here would be great.
You go up there, yeah. I haven't heard it yet, man, but I heard it was good. So.
Thank you for doing this for me, Kendall. I put him on the spot, yeah.
Thank you.
I only have one poem. I've done it before, but not to you guys. So you guys that have heard it, look like hearing things twice. You should go hear this one again. The poem is called The Furnace, and we first look quick background about why we did it and what we were doing that day. It was the first annual Black History Month celebration that we had at the campus, sponsored by NISA, of course, Brother. African American Student Union had a great time, had great not only poets but speakers, had a guy actually come and give a bit of history about local African American history. We had a person, matter of fact, one of our own Commodores, Miss Jackie Boston, gave a great presentation herself. And we had a great time. We danced at the end, Chaz and Dougie a little bit, you know. She hit the wild, you know, we had a good time. So, but yeah, this poem is just a poem that I gave. It reflects, to me, what it means to be a second-class citizen. It's not necessarily I'm talking about black people in general, but it's just about whenever you consider to be second-hand and you have difficulties in life, how you can overcome those difficulties. So, the poem's called The Furnace. I am swallowed up in the belly of a beast, whose intestinal indigestions digest me as I speak. As I speak, I sink. Deeper into the depths of its deeps, it reeks with the stink of charred flesh and broken promise, and I'm blinded by the dimity. It's half past infinity, times twice over, too dark to perceive any sense of serenity, a shred of hope. The kindred remnant of my forefathers' spirit prick pries and pokes at the coals. It is a furnace unstoked, but no. It is out of the darkest of depths that supernovas are born. It is the convergence at this incursion that brings forth fuel like ethanol from corn. Flakes of particulate dark matter when shake can alter one's form. If he is willingness for the necessary time, space, and matter to extract these charms, it is here. But we are forced to face that very thing which has divorced. Our person from our potential, created throat-scarred droughts in the midst of the torrential. We have all we need to proceed, yet indeed we lack the mental. We have forgotten our past and have lost our future. So at quick glance, our present stance resembles a late-night prison dance. Low pants equals low chance of ever having a future. Who has our future? Is it the man? I say yes and no. If you speak of the slave masters that chased after with some raptors and kerosene shackles and lynched us with gasoline ropes, I say no. Truth be told, the evils done to my people at the hands of these hateful people should equal enough jet fuel to jettison us into the Milky Way #2, the sequel. But if you speak of the one I see when I watch TV or walk these streets or see in the mirror when I brush my teeth before I sleep, I say yes. You see, the man is no more. He is me, he is we, he is us, we are the crabs. And all crabs fear two things: hot water and high pressure situations. Because whether soft shell, Alaskan, or keen, this combination can lead to a pressure cooked crustacean. In that pot, there's not luck nor humanity. Just a hodgepodge of disconnected anthropods, endangered species like manatees. What kind of mans is these? It is us that hold us down. A little off the top turned out to be 3 feet down. We have lost our roots like Lilo Brown. It is a shame, dirty and low down, how we boast about the height of our flight with both feet planted firmly in the ground. We are a flock. Look at our feathers, we are the same. Magnetically charged compounds in the seat of our brain. We know where to go, but have forgotten from whence we came. But the road map back and breadcrumbs are ingrained in our melanin. We are black. The color of deep, dark, bottomless pits. And no, there's not an offense. That's just how deep we can get. We are special. So they struggle to educate us. When united we stand, not even Leonidas, mightiest can invade us. So I say, take us. Oh, great beast, bon appetit, swallow us whole. We bathe in your flames and enrichen our souls in the furnace of trials and separation. Thank you.
Good job. Impressive. I'm gonna marinate on that real quick. Thank you. All right. We're gonna move on to our action items. The special circumstance funding request, can't do that. No action, no quorum. Make sure we get everybody here. I know it's a week before spring break, but like I said, after we get back, let's hit it hard. Let's finish off the semester strong. I'm gonna go down to club reports. ASU.
Yes, we just got our club shirts like last week. Also, as Kendall mentioned, the Black History Month celebration was a success.
Okay. Answer.
We have a blood drive on March 26th. I don't know where. I just know we have one.
Probably out in the front again. Okay.
I just don't know. Okay.
Okay.
And then we have a cancer drive on April 13th. I do know where it's at. It is at Walmart in Glen Haven. And it's from 12 to 8. And they need all the help that they can get. If anybody wants to help, that'd be good.
Okay.
What day did you say that was?
April 12th, 13th. I hope it's the 13th.
April 13, 12 to 8, Walmart in Glen Haven.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else? All right. BCM is not here. She actually called me. She's sick, but she has no report. Brother to brother.
We had 3 successful events. First one was, of course, the skate night. We had for Brother to Brother, we had over 33 people. We beat you guys. We also did win money that we got from some of the tickets, and we donated it to sonography. Second event, which Kent already mentioned, the Black History special event on Wednesday. That was also a success. I couldn't stay too long, so Kendall spoke on behalf of that already. And Friday, we got invited to Rosenwald to give a little taste of success to the high schoolers in Rosenwald, how well you could do with just using your mind. Other than that, we did pretty well on that.
Nice. Cool, man. Thank you. CFI?
We had our speaker event last week, and it went extraordinarily well. I saw a lot of you there. The Amelia Center was packed. People were standing in the back. Everyone seemed to enjoy it. I know Spike Soup got to record it, and I hope they got a lot out of that. Yeah, it was free cake for everybody. They seemed to enjoy it. All in all, it seemed like it was really good. I don't know what we have else coming up. That was kind of our big thing for the year. I know next year we're going to try and bring someone else, because 2 years in a row we've filled whatever we've tried to fill, so we're going to keep doing it. About it.
Okay. Earth Science? Empower.
That'd be me. We are still diligently working our masquerade plans. Again, it's March 30th, 5 to 9:30. Gonna try to get some of my officers together, have them wear a mask, and just walk around campus and hand out flyers. But you probably now officially have flyers, and I'm spamming the campus with them. And I do promise to take them all down once it's over.
Nice. Have they all got stamped already?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Good to go. I'll wear a mask for you too, man. I'm telling you.
Promise?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna hold you to that.
Yeah, I'll do it.
I can help use one.
Oh god. You don't want him. That's good. Then we ain't gotta look at his face. That's good. Florida nurses. Oh, that's right. I forgot we gotta take them off here. Talk to them. Friends Alliance. I don't see anybody. Okay. Wrestling. Nobody. GSA.
Yes. We had our carnival. It was a lot of fun. It was a little slow at first because the day was a little rainy and bad for it, but it was pretty fun. We raised a good amount of money. We're hoping to put that towards our prom. Prom's gonna be off the chain.
Yeah.
We all should go. It's gonna be amazing.
Alright.
It's gonna be April 20th from 5 to 8, I want to say, in the cafeteria. Time's not definite, but we have posters that we're gonna start putting up that has the actual time on them.
Okay.
It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Alright. Cool. Misa? Everything for Misa? Jamel, do you want to share anything for him? No? Okay. NSLS? Nobody? Kid?
We went to Colorado and had fun, but we all lost.
Dang, yeah, Caesar was telling me it's pretty stiff competition there.
Over 2,000 people.
Nice.
2,000 gamers all in one hotel.
It's frightening.
And all that implies.
Wow. And just look at our guys who went. Imagine the ones that were there.
I didn't say that.
Psychology.
Well, psychology was able to sponsor Chairman whenever he came, and because of confusion 2 weeks ago, we were not able to actually have a meeting, so that is all that we had to say.
PTA.
No report.
All right. PTK. You say something from board?
Yeah, we had a meeting last Friday. We're planning the induction ceremony. It will be April 13th at 6 p.m. in the Sarzan Lecture Hall.
Anything else?
That's it.
All right. Quidditch. I guess we're not respiratory. Sonography. We need to check on sonography. That's twice respiratory. No, the respiratory once for two. All right. Tech.
Yes, we're going to be a featured station in the upcoming open house for applied engineering with our weapons lab. So if anybody wants to help out, we do have all the weapons in. We're getting tools next week.
Okay. Trio.
Yeah. So I'm getting about the third annual Great Clothing Swap. It'll be Thursday, March 22nd and Friday, March 23rd from 9 to 2. They'll be taking donations all week, and they could use volunteers if anybody would like to help out. It'll be from 0900 to 1400.
9 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Yeah. Thank you.
I was just about to say that.
Nice.
Bad habits.
Understood.
Not a bad habit.
Good habits.
We are working watercolor when the weather's good. It's been raining the past couple weekends, but we worked last Thursday, Friday.
You guys getting close out there?
Yeah.
Or you just started?
We just started
Okay.
because the weather's been terrible
Yeah.
up until that. It's got to be dry for at least 2 days before we can do anything.
Would you guys mind like sending us some pictures after you guys finish?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's starting to look good out there.
Yeah.
Fitness. No way here for that, right? No. All right, move on to organization report. Spike Soup.
We enjoyed covering the elections, and we look forward to covering, I guess, it's the swearing in at the honors convocation. And last week's show had everything in it, from like the Alumni Association's job search information for it's coming up on March 8th. That's next Thursday. Also, an interview with Empower, brother to brother, about the African American history celebrations on there. CFI event is on there. Everything from the past week is really on there if anybody wants to watch it. And you can watch it at gcwirenews.com or like us on Facebook at facebook.com/gcwire.
Ghost Cry. None of them.
If y'all didn't see, they did release the paper today, though. They
Is that what you
handed
had?
out a stack of them on the way out there.
Okay. Where'd you put them up top? Or
Just
pass
handed them out
pass
individually.
Cool. Brainbow?
Yes, we are going to the state tournament in Ocala the week after spring break,
Nice.
Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and we hope to take them by storm.
Nice. Congratulations, good man. That's big. I like
This
that.
is, I believe, the first time in 6 years that our team's actually made it to state.
6 years. I know somebody told me. I didn't tell me exact year. That's big. Yeah, I like that.
And
Nice.
also,
When are you guys leaving?
We're leaving Thursday at 9 o'clock.
9
The
o'clock in the
Thursday
morning?
after spring break, 9 o'clock in the morning. Yes.
Maybe we can do something for them early in the morning. Maybe like 8 o'clock celebration
And
before you guys leave.
we were also recently on College Talk with Dr. Curley as well, interviewing about the state tournament and whatnot.
Nice. Okay. All right. Athletic report. I know they weren't here, so I just went ahead and wrote everything in. Big thing this week, actually, our women's basketball is going to the state tournament. Thursday they play. Friday, if they make it to Friday, we're talking about trying to get a bus to go down there, pack it up, and fill a lot of people. Yeah. So right now we're trying to work with Kincaid to go and reserve the bus. But if they win on Thursday, we're gonna load up on Friday. The game is at 8 o'clock, because I wrote it on here. Thursday. I guess I didn't write the rest. Dang. I had it on my computer. Whatever. Okay. So Fridays is at 8, and Saturdays is at, I believe, 6. So if they win on Thursday, they play on Friday. Friday, they play on Saturday. If they win on Saturday, they go to national. So we need to make sure, like, if they make it a Friday, we're gonna go ham. I'm telling you, we're going nuts out there. And then if they win on Friday, I'm talking about maybe getting the bus back to go back on Saturday and go crazy. And we can fill a bus, probably like 40 people in it, man. So who's all game to go in here? Yeah.
Where is it?
Yeah. Anybody?
Where is it?
I got some people.
It's in Mariana. Yeah, right around the corner. Not far at all.
Be gone on Friday.
Oh, we'll come back after game.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, it's 45 minutes.
Game starts at 8. I'd say us heading back around 10, getting here before midnight.
Oh, 8 at night?
Yeah. No, not 8 a.m.
So you gotta specify it.
She said that's a long day.
Yeah, you still know. That's right. If you guys want to go, let me know actually after this meeting. Drop like a message with Aaron or Mike or somebody. Let me know, and I can write to see kind of what numbers we're looking at, know what size bus to get. Men's basketball tournament going on all week this week. They play today actually at 6 p.m., Wednesday 3, Friday at 1, and Saturday at 3. That's the schedule that Gulf Coast is playing this week, so make sure we come out there and support them. And then Wednesday during spring break next Saturday, our softball team is playing at 1 and at 3 next Saturday over spring break, and I know we ain't going to be doing a whole lot, so unless you're working, come out there. Announcement, I talked to Greg Wolf over at the gym, and we've actually worked out something to where over the summer they're going to let us open the gym up on Saturdays. And then in the fall, they're actually going to let us open the gym earlier at 6 a.m. So it'll be 6 a.m. to 6:30. And then they're also going to let us start doing open gym from 11 to 1 playing basketball Monday through Friday, 11 to 1. So that's something for next year. I know it's not this year, but we paid the way we've been working on it all year, and finally we got something out of it. Move on to advisory reports, student leadership.
A couple of things. If you haven't signed this card for Dr. Curley, I don't know if you heard his mother passed away unexpectedly. So if you haven't signed this card for him, please go ahead and do that because we'd like to get this to him. Also, I apologize for being late, so I'm not sure if Chaz mentioned the smoking survey. That should be in everybody's email box. Please, please, please participate. Not only participate in the survey, tell everyone you know to participate in the survey. We would really like to have a lot more students participate in feedback this time than we had with the original survey that led to our current policy. The current policy has gone smoothly, it's gone well, but we just really want to know what the students think about it, if they're on board with it, if they have any suggestions. So please encourage everyone to go ahead and participate in that. It closes on Friday. So they only have this week to respond and participate.
I do appreciate the fact there's a comment section now in this new survey.
Yes. So I mean, absolutely, this is your opportunity. I mean,
Keep it clean.
Yeah.
Reggie said that?
I know, right? What?
Wow. So definitely open up your Gulf Coast email and participate in that survey. Also, if you did not pick up one of these off of the podium, please get one from me on your way out. Each year at Honors Convocation, we have a set of student awards that are given out, student-based awards for Outstanding Student Leader, Outstanding Campus Organization. There's an Academic Advisor Award, there's an Outstanding Professor Award, Adjunct Award, and Coordinating Council Professional Award. There's some employee awards also, but what we are wanting is for students to actually go online and vote. Vote for your favorite professor. Vote for the most outstanding organization, club organization, or student organization on campus. It can be your club. It can be someone else's club. It can be SGA. There are a lot of student organizations on campus, but the important thing is that you go on there and that you participate. I wrote down the link to follow, and this right here is a guideline for all of the different categories in case you have any confusion as, you know, what makes an outstanding professor, campus organization, or something. So all of the criteria are here on this handout. And please follow that link and vote for those. And again, those will be, the student ones will be awarded at Honors Convocation on April 29th. And the employee ones, I think, are awarded at the employee luncheon, which is on May 4th. So vote in that also. If you are planning on attending or participating in the Florida College System Student Government Association Conference we have coming up in April, and you haven't signed the student travel form or you haven't confirmed with Chaz, please do so immediately because we have to register for that this week. Do understand we did not realize it is falling on Easter weekend, so the trip is going to be over Good Friday. We will be back at lunch on Saturday before Easter, so there shouldn't be any conflict with Easter Day itself, but if you had any Easter weekend plans with family or out of town, you just need to be aware of that in case that affects whether or not you're going to be able to go. We need to know that now. Also, it was mentioned earlier, we have a college open house scheduled on March 29th. I'm going to send out an email to all of your club advisors letting you know that there's an opportunity for your club to set up a table at the open house that night, which is going to have hundreds, if not thousands, of high school students here. This would be a fantastic recruiting opportunity for any and all of your clubs. I plan on having a table there for SGA. So put that down there, mention it to your advisor. If you're interested in having a table, the recruiters would love to make a place for you. So your advisors will be getting an email from me, but you guys can go ahead and mention that to them as well. And that's all I have today.
Okay. Do you want to announce anything for Katrina?
Just we're pushing along with the plans for the luau on April 21st. We really need, I just put it up on the marquee out here, we need to start advertising that event, even if it's by word of mouth right now. We need to advertise the event itself, and we need to advertise the fact that this year, for the first year, you will not be allowed without a new Gulf Coast State College ID. I don't want to have to turn away currently enrolled students at the gate, but for the first time this year, we are going to require that you have the current ID to get into Shipwreck Island, because we know we've had a few students in the past using old IDs who are no longer students to get in, and we're going to stop that this year. So
What color is the most recent one?
it actually has the Gulf Coast State College logo on it.
It's in the logo. The other one has
If yours
the
still
clover.
says Gulf Coast Community College with the clover leaf, you will not be allowed into the luau this year. If it has the new oval logo and says Gulf Coast State, you'll be good.
Did we discuss something yesterday about?
She doesn't know about it yet.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. We had
I was gonna fill her in later after the meeting. Yeah,
That's fine.
So, but no, that's all we really have for that.
Well, since this is on TV, I'm not going to waste the opportunity to say that we possibly are going to allow old Gulf Coast students with their old IDs the rate of $20.
The alumni rate.
Alumni.
The alumni.
Which they are alumni, or they wouldn't have the old
Yes.
card.
Yes, we are talking with the Alumni Association to allow alumnus to come in, alumni members at the
The $20
discounted rate.
rate.
Yes. And that's, I think that's a fantastic thing to offer.
One thing with that, I know that a lot of students have been a bit confused because with the state college ID, some of them have a yellow band saying students and some have a blue band saying students.
It doesn't,
As long
it really
as it's a
doesn't
state
matter.
college ID.
Right.
Okay, state
I just
college.
wanted to make sure that that was.
There's no difference
There's,
in the color.
there's no difference. We just,
No.
we,
There's just a slight change.
We decided.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was just a change in the background
So
on the card.
up to a certain point, they were this color, and then now they're this color? Okay.
Yeah.
Pretty
Gotcha.
much, yes.
All right. All right, cool.
It will not affect them at the gate.
All right. Anything else?
No, that's it.
No? Okay. Moving on to officer reports for our president. Want to talk about the conference again, what she touched on, everybody that's going to the conference. We looked at the schedule and it's actually ending. It's ending on Friday. We're coming back Saturday. Either, well, the late night lasts till like 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, it's really late Friday night,
Yeah,
so we'll
so
come back first thing Saturday.
First thing Saturday morning? Okay. But on that note, on the 27th, I'm actually, I don't know if you weren't here, I announced that after spring break, we're going to move back to weekly meetings, 12:45. So in that area, I know I told our e-board we were going to have that conference meeting on the 27th at 12:30. We're going to move that. So everybody's going to the conference. Right after our SGA meeting on the 27th, that Tuesday, we're going to meet in the SGA room and go over the criteria, the different dress, what we'll be doing there, what we expect and everything like that, travel procedures and all that. So make sure you're there. I'd say it should start around 1:30. So
And it shouldn't take long.
it shouldn't be a
10,
long
15
meeting.
minutes.
We just need to go over everything, make sure everybody's good. I think I have everybody in here that's signed. The only people I'm missing Pat, I'm missing Eric, I'm missing a couple. And Stephanie's good. Stephanie Charleston, yeah, she's good. She signed. So I'm missing Pat, Eric, and Ray. You said you couldn't go?
Yeah, I don't think I can.
I have an open position. Does anybody want to take it? To go to that? Ray was in that position. Anybody?
This is about what do you
No?
the
Cricket?
conference,
Half the room's already going, so. Yeah.
I'll take it.
You want 2 slots?
You're gonna go twice.
Nobody else volunteered.
Okay. All right. On that note, too, in the conference every year they have a scrapbook competition. Okay. And this year I tasked Daniel with coming up with a scrapbook for us. And real quick, I'm going to show you. He's finished it. He's done a great job.
It
And
is awesome.
You actually get an award. First place gets an award. We're doing an electronic scrapbook. 2 years ago we won the physical one.
2 years
with,
ago, we did an actual.
Sarah and all
Yeah,
that,
we did an
yeah.
actual scrapbook and we won first place.
Well, here, I'll show it to you guys real quick.
I think we might have another first place winner here.
I don't know.
Only thing is not do anything about the mission.
It shows us 4 categories: leadership, community service,
State participation and community service.
No, he didn't show it.
I know, that's the thing I asked. He took it out? No.
There's no sky. Rest your head. I'll take you high.
Much better, thank you.
We'll go to our live feed in the Board of Trustees room, where our president will address the student body.
I can assure you that we have this matter under control. Just listen and come.
I assure you, everything's under control.
Oh, dang it. I was thinking, come on. Man, I really want to thank everybody at Spike Soup, especially Daniel. You guys did a great job with it. I really think once they see the productivity that we're like, that's really amazing compared to what you see there. Like I've been to conference once and like there's nothing on that level. Once they see something like this, I guarantee you Spike Soup might be a reoccurring thing on other campuses after they see this. It really will. But a couple more things I got to talk about. You already mentioned the job workshop. I want to go over that again just real quick. This Thursday, March 8th, 10:20 to 1 p.m. Why does it say 10:20? That's a random time. No, let's meet at 10:20. No. Don't be there until 10:20. All right, 10:20 a.m. to 1 p.m. Student Union West, room 302. And it's just a big workshop on, there's 3 different sessions and a bunch of opportunities. Anybody has any questions, just come on, grab this from me. I'll tell you all about it. It's also in your student email as well. Let's see what else I got to talk about. The end of the year party, we're looking at April 27th. Probably, we don't have an exact time right now. I'd say if anything, probably around 6 o'clock. We'll have more info coming soon, location, what we're going to do, etc. Just want to plug that into everybody's brain. April 27th. And then, what else? I had something else right here. Pause for the cause. Okay, never mind. We're good. Whatever. Done. Igor, I need to meet with you guys downstairs after this. All right, Justin, got it. All Igor meet downstairs right after this.
Awesome.
All right, move on. Vice President Government Affairs.
Well, I've contacted the other campuses, but it was for a different reason this time. I believe Kendall, was it the other day or yesterday?
Yesterday,
came to us and made us aware of what we can do as an organization. We should do something as an organization for the tornado devastation in the Midwest right now, because we're comfortable over here, but there's a lot that needs to be done over there. And I wanted to personally have a clothes drive because it's cold up there. There's no jackets. Most people don't have no jackets. There aren't any shoes to wear. And Chaz made me aware that the money, monetary, would go by faster, and they would need that ASAP. So I wanted to do that, but the problem was we came to a roadblock. We wanted to bring the fact that we wanted to donate about $2,000 to the fund. But then Lori also mentioned that the Red Cross would be the easiest way to do it because they already have a history of just dealing with these situations. But we came to a situation where we couldn't really bring it to you guys, and we can't really do it because of some of the laws and regulations against using student funds for such events. But besides that, I did contact Professor Tidwell. His church is pretty big on helping out when it comes to these type of disasters. And I haven't gotten a response yet because it was early this morning, but around 1 o'clock, I'm sure it'll be a better time for him to call me back. Because the person I've contacted is actually at work right now. So besides that, we also have Channel 7. I've contacted them also, and they're emailing me a response, and we'll find out. We'll just gather all our information and find out what steps we can take, and also which is the best committee that can tackle this with us?
Community service.
Community service?
Yeah. And one thing I talked to Kendall about too is doing like one of our like barbecues like we did last year, and all proceeds would go to this. So SGA, if need be, we come back after the break, we'll have a special funding, basically not special funding, but approval for funding to purchase the stuff we need for a barbecue, and then all the money we would raise from that barbecue would directly go to these victims.
Yeah, just to clarify, I mean, we can fundraise as much funds as we want, as many items as we want, and send to the victims. We just cannot by law use our student activity fee money to send. We can use our money to host a luncheon or something where we can use the proceeds from that to send out there, but we can't use our student activity funding directly for that purpose. So we're just left to having to fundraise, because I definitely think it's a worthy cause.
If anybody has any suggestions, any ideas, anything you want to do, bring it to our office downstairs, and we'll add it to the list, because I think this is right. And, you know, once I seen the videos Kendall showed me, I was like, it had changed of heart, and I was like, wow, we need to do something about this. So anybody has anything, we're gonna push hard with it. So community service, we can tackle this.
I talked to Trio.
Okay.
And like the clothes that they have left over from the swap.
Okay.
See if I can donate.
Okay, awesome. Maybe we can do a joint club venture on this. All clubs go in on something.
Is it for like food too, or is it just clothes?
I'm pretty sure it would be food. Kendall, you know more about it than I do.
Yeah. I actually got in contact with the guy who's over the donations distribution for Henryville, and they were one of the hardest hit cities. And he was just letting me know that what they need right now is resources for cleanup, like garbage bags, gloves, sanitation devices, but also he was saying they have a lot of clothing. They actually were able to get that from the Red Cross, but what they don't have is a lot of canned food items. So
canned food and cleaning items?
We can actually work to get set up there as well.
Well, I just want to say, Emerson's doing the food drive, we really don't know who we gonna do it for. So, because we've been coming up, but I mean, if everybody wants to help get involved, we can make it a big thing, because they're gonna like have a fire truck and police cars out there for little kids, so the parents can get.
So you're doing a big deal, you just don't know who it's going to?
At first it was for the kids, then it was for Christmas, then Christmas is over, then it's for somebody else,
So would it be fair to say that we could go to something for this, and then we could get behind it in that
They
shit?
wouldn't mind, I don't think so.
You want to bring it back to him and talk to him?
I'll just ask one person, it should be fine with it.
Okay, all right.
That'll help with a lot with the publicity.
Just tell somebody.
There you go, there you go.
It's fresh on everybody.
But we don't need help with it, we can't do it all alone.
No, that's, as soon as SGA gets behind something, that means we got, this is SGA, everybody gets behind it, so.
Besides that, I mean, with having the other three sister campuses involved also, it's going to be pretty big. Like whatever we can do, we'll help. That's the only point. But besides
North
that,
Bay would probably help with that.
Say what?
North Bay would probably help with that. They're supposed to have fire trucks and stuff out there anyway, so.
Where are you pointing at?
With the canned food.
Oh, no, okay. I'm sorry.
Pointing to North Bay.
Sorry, man.
They're gonna have fire trucks and stuff, and North Bay is our campus that has the program for the firefighters. So they would probably be interested in getting involved in that.
Okay. All right, what else you got?
Yeah, that's about it.
Okay.
It really doesn't.
All right. Budget, what you got?
Well, not much. And I'm still working on the budget. Apparently, we can only work on accounting for 230 of our $900,000 budget. I don't think we're going to get any documentation for the administration for the remaining amount, which I find disappointing.
Well, no, we have full accounting for all 900,000.
I haven't seen it.
It's in my desk. I'll grab it to you. Yeah.
I would like to see a full accounting of everything, just because I think the students, they deserve to know that we have gone through that and made sure everything's up and up.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll show you that.
But I've been asking for that for 2 months now. So we have spent about $78,000 that I've been able to document of our $230,000 budget, and so we do have a little bit of money left over for the end of the year to fund all the events that are coming up. I anticipate we'll probably burn through a big chunk of that during the week leading up to the luau, because I'm sure we'll do some promotions at that point in time.
Okay. Anything else? That's it? I'll go.
That's it.
All right. Student life, I don't know, I guess, is Morgan sick? I mean, I haven't heard anything from her. But I'm going to plug in the luau for her real quick again, the 21st. Anybody that wants to help, we've actually tasked out the e-board here with different goals. And if any of you guys want to reach out, grab some of these guys because we got some great minds here. And we need to make this event as successful as possible. So if you have any ideas on what we can do while we're at the luau, we don't want to do a whole lot because I mean the whole point there is that they're at the water park, you know, to have fun. But if we can do some stuff in between, like anybody has any good ideas, throw it out there. You
can make a Facebook page of the last time you did it.
just an event page.
Yeah, event page.
Okay,
And
that's a good idea.
And we're also still looking at having one of our SGA meetings at Shipwreck Island.
Yeah, that's actually I forgot. I knew I forgot something. Dang, I knew it. April 10th, our meeting that would normally be. I'm sorry guys. Thank you, Lorraine. At 12:45, April 10th, our SGA meeting will be at Shipwreck Island Water Park, just like this, set up out there, and we'll have food and everything out there for you. It's a good way to promo the event. So make sure if we need carpools, anybody needs rides, come let us know beforehand. That gives you 3 weeks after spring break to prep up for it to find out if you need a ride or not. Yeah.
I'm banned from that water park.
They're not gonna know. Just don't wear the mask.
Doesn't really surprise me.
Yeah, it's not surprising at all.
Before I was even wearing this.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
sure.
that sounds like a
Yeah.
true story.
Speedo?
Huh?
Speedo?
Sure.
Absolutely, absolutely.
No Speedo.
Is there one that enough cloth for my body?
It's backwards. It's wear backwards. Nobody knows.
please no speedos.
Oh, man.
No, last year was actually pretty funny. We filmed it, but then Daniel forgot to hit the record button, or not Daniel, but one of his crew forgot to hit the record button. So we had to pretty much react the entire meeting, how it happened. Yeah, it's really good out there. Huh? Yeah, remember Kyle, like, I forgot to say something. Kyle was like, didn't you have something going on there? Remember that? That was funny. That joke was funny. Okay, but sorry, go ahead. For student life, I'll plug in a couple dates real quick for her. We're doing a free food lunch the 19th, right when the day we come back for spring break, 10:45 and 12:15. I don't know what we're serving yet. Something good. March 23rd, grand movie night. 6:30.
Yes.
And it's to promote the Hunger Games. I think.
23rd,
right?
Yes.
Yeah, the Hunger
23rd?
Games is night, huh?
23rd?
Yes, March
The 23rd.
23rd.
Yeah, 6:30.
Grand movie night.
Free brand movie night.
Yep. So free tickets. Tell everybody we're gonna have a promo going out here soon.
Is there a limit on the free tickets? The first 100?
150.
We'll go 150. We have 150 tickets left, so we're good.
Yeah, 150. Yeah. Doing a free breakfast at 7:30 on the 27th of March. So in March. Moving on to April. I don't want to plug in April. Never mind. I'll do that when we get back. I just want to have those two on the calendar.
The campus cleanup on the 31st.
Yeah, campus cleanup's on the 31st. I'm going to talk about that a little more when we get down to community service, but make sure we need a lot of support on that. And that's all the dates. Student life, you think Morgan has anything else?
No, those are the big
That sounds
ones we
about
have
good.
coming up.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good.
Traffic court on 26th.
Yes, traffic court. For those who are on the student traffic court committee, I will be contacting you. We have student traffic court scheduled for March 26th at 1 p.m. in Student Union Room 270. We will actually have court this time because we actually have 2 written appeals to review.
We'll get down to that here.
That was the
You're back.
26th?
Yeah, we'll get back down to it. She's got to go over it again. She's got to be back here. We'll move on to executive secretary now.
That is me. I wanted to thank everyone that participated last week in the election process. It was better success this year than last year for sure. And I just wanted to thank everyone for coming out and pushing it really hard.
In that area, man, I forgot to announce the winners. That's one of the things I was supposed to do. I know I should have wrote this all stuff down. I was so unprepared today. But our elections this year, so Justin is one president. Stephanie Charleston is our new vice president of governmental affairs. Chris Jones is our vice president of student life. Samantha Arlt was our parliamentarian. Aaron Wagner, by write-in candidate, got the budget that he didn't even know about. Yeah, and he actually won secretary as well.
He didn't actually,
But
he
can't
didn't
have
actually
both.
win secretary.
Oh.
You had to have 50% plus 1 to win.
50% plus 1?
He had the most write-ins, but he didn't have a 50%
Oh,
plus 1 majority
okay.
for secretary.
Nice.
Sorry.
There goes
I
didn't know that.
Budget.
We'd have voted for him.
Sorry, you didn't sweep all the
It wouldn't be in
positions.
our constitution. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But we actually have, our secretary position is open and it will be filled after honors convocation. So if anybody's going to be here next year and interested in that, make sure you come down and talk to Lori, Justin, the new board, and talk to them about it. Sorry, I had to all over the place today. Anything for Secretary? Justin? No.
That was pretty much it.
261 votes. That's awesome.
261.
Over last year's 50.
Thank you, everyone.
And how many students? How many students?
261.
No, how many students total?
Like 10,000.
10,000?
Yeah.
260.
Yeah. So those are actually pretty high numbers.
Let me clarify this real quick, okay? Because me and Gene have been taking a lot of heat from the election last year, okay? I want to say this. We did not get anybody to vote for us because nobody was running against us. So stop using that number against us. All we did was walk around like, hey, why don't you go vote for us while we were walking to class? Because nobody's, I know, lazy on our end, but we get tired of everybody throwing that dang number in our face.
It was an illustration of a job well done this year.
All right, parliamentarian.
I think once we go back to the weekly meetings, our attendance will probably be a little better. I personally am party to trying to just go ahead and remove anybody who doesn't adhere to it, because this is like several times that we haven't had a quorum this semester. And, you know, it's not that I don't want anybody and everybody to be able to be involved if they want to, but if they're not going to be involved, then we don't need them to be on the rolls so they aren't counted against us when they're not here.
I think it'd be fair to say to move them to
once we move to the weekly
Mm-hmm.
meetings, I think it'll really step back up. So I'm kind of giving everybody a free pass right now, but come back after spring break and I'm going to be serious about it. So just warn everybody. Come to the meetings or Barbara's going to throw you out.
Two, also, let's make a list of, let's ask them up front, do you want to be a voting senator or not? And if not, then that way we
we'll do that as soon as we get back to first meeting. That's our agenda for the first meeting.
All club reps are automatically voting senators, so everybody knows that. Anything else, parliamentarian?
That's it.
Okay. Committee reports, government affairs, what do you got?
We have a meeting on the 20th of March, unless anyone wants to meet this Friday.
That's really awesome.
I'll be here.
I'll be here too.
Meeting for what? For government affairs committee or Tri-College?
Tri-College.
Tri-College? Okay. What day? This Friday?
20th of March.
20th of March.
Unless anyone wants to meet this Friday, they can let me know. I'll be here.
Okay. Anything else?
That's all.
Traffic court, you want to go over that date one more time? I know.
Again,
Scott asked
it's
about it.
March 26th at 1:00 p.m. Student Union West 270, which is the math conference room, 1 floor down. We do have 2 citations that are being contested in writing. They have elected not to show, but they have submitted written appeals, so we will be reviewing those appeals at that time.
Okay. Listen.
We don't want to show? Denied.
They were warned that not showing could hurt your case. Well, one of them is actually an off-campus student. She's an e-learning student.
Okay.
She was only on the day to register, on campus for the day to register, so. But it's in her deal.
So that's when the cops don't show for your traffic court, they throw it out, right?
Yeah. It's an automatic denial.
It is. Like this guy's thinking. We warned them before they started the traffic court. They were like, look, we can give you this, but if you go to the students are going to be 10 times harder on you than we would have been. So, you got to prove it. All right. Publicity.
All right, everybody knows that honors convocation is on the 27th of April. We're also going to be having, like Chaz said, our after party for SGA following that, and we're still working on the specifics. We just spoke about it yesterday for the first time, but anyone that's interested in the planning or the setup or anything like that, please get with us as soon as possible. We want to start filling the slots for people to show up. It's definitely an event where we'll need some help, but we want as many people as possible to show up. I mean, you've put in a lot of work this last year, and you deserve to be rewarded. So
I mentioned it's all free to you.
It's all free. That's even better.
It's free for me.
Yep. There you go.
A couple other things going on, but we'll get into those as I get more details.
Okay.
If you have anything that you would like to publicize on Facebook or on campus, I don't know if I will run myself to the core like I did last week for elections, but I will work just as hard, I promise. So come to me with anything you have.
Yep. All right. Entertainment, Eric's not here. I pretty much went over the dates and stuff that they got going on. Luau's the big thing they're working on. I'm pretty sure we're gonna do a couple of little events in between. Well, not little, but we'll do a couple events in between. Like a drive-in movie in April. There's a bunch of things we're working on. So keep posted. Humans versus Zombies. Give us an update real quick.
We had the last forum, again, not a single, Greg showed up, but he showed up for different reasons. No faculty showed up, so we gave them their chance, and they really didn't say much. They addressed their emails, that's about all we could do. I've addressed all the students who showed up, and we've taken care of every issue that was released. We're still not going to tell you when it is.
Actually, the 19th, the free food lunch will be the day we announce when the game is played.
Right. So be looking for that. That's really all I got. Be prepared.
All right. Community service, they're not here. I'm going to go over a couple things with them real quick. We talked about the campus cleanup day. That's 2 weeks after we get back from spring break. That's on a Saturday. Right now, we're trying to work with Dennis Stewart to actually do things on campus that day that will make a bigger impact than just picking up trash, painting benches, fixing signs, fixing anything that's going on campus, maybe put a few more trash cans in some areas, something. So if you're interested, I really would like everybody's support on this. Just one day out of the year to come and clean up the campus and help make it look better. Again, it's Saturday, campus cleanup, March 31st. I'm saying we're probably going to start around 8 a.m. So be ready for that. And we'll supply breakfast.
Hey Chaz, are we ever going to have another meeting for community service?
I'm actually going to have to step in and start doing the meetings so that we get some things rolling. Because I don't think they've had a meeting at all this semester.
We've had one, and then one that nobody showed up to because everybody was in class.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll get on it. I'm probably going to end up having to take it over so we can get some, because there's a lot of things we're going to work on. Like the Miracle League is about to start back up, and I want to get in on that. Your walk, or no, yeah, the walk and the concert. I thought it was just a walk. There's a lot of things going on this semester we need to do. But for recycling, since Alex isn't here, today actually, if Gene, I was going to ask you want to ride with me, we're going to drop off our first set of recycling and see how it turned out. We found out we can't get any money from the bottles and the plastic, but we're going to go ahead and do it anyway. We're going to keep doing it just to be able to recycle it. And the cans we will actually get money for, and that profit will go to door-to-door project. Other than that, from the door-to-door project that's coming along, we need to have a meeting about that ASAP. We're looking really good. I got to remind John Mercer again to send me an email, or I'll send him an email about the room, but I haven't got anything back yet. I think we're on track to be launched by the end of the month, hopefully, if everything goes accordingly. And one of the things that our committee really needs to work on right now is trying to find somebody to take over. So if you know anybody, especially an advisor, to take over this project when we leave this year, I would like it to be a constant reoccurring thing. And I'm actually going to talk to Lori about it as well. But I would like to be a constant SGA recurring thing, but if it can't, then we need to branch out, find somebody else to take over the project. But other than that, move on to marketing. Student life. Who could speak in our place? No, student life. There's nobody here on student life. Okay.
Chris can do it on the fly.
Yeah.
There you go.
For our student life committee, we're still working on the beach volleyball pit. It's coming to I thought we had everything in place, and then last minute it was like, well, what if we moved it over here? So yeah, now we just got put on hold. But we're trying to do that, and we're talking about we scoped out a couple areas, myself and Lori, about having like some relaxation areas, maybe a bench or two underneath some trees. I was talking about adding a hammock in between the tree too. I don't know how good that's gonna work, but
you would never get me out of it.
But
throw that out there.
Student life, we got good plans. We just got to take action on it now. Campus liaison. What's you?
Oh. Like I said, I've already contacted other campuses. There's not much happening right now except for what I just said. We're going to keep in contact with them and have them involved with us when it comes to the relief from collection.
One thing I want to do, work on with them. Let's try and start establishing some student governments over there, at least an officer or two.
We'll have to talk about that. I
Okay.
mentioned it, but we'll have to talk.
Okay.
About that. Just maybe.
Cool.
So,
Budget. What you got? No report. A report? All right. I think there's been some confusion on the difference between the budget officer and the budget committee. The budget committee was originally tasked to create the guidelines for travel requests, for special funding requests, for the new sponsorship co-partnerships. So maybe that's something we can, just a big goal for the end of the year, we can come up with some travel guidelines for the next year and funding request guidelines.
All right.
Cool? All right. Selection. Anything? Nothing?
No, we already went over it.
Okay. Anybody got anything for the good of the order? Yes.
Well, brother to brother, we had a miscommunication about our meeting. Me and Chris actually, we talked about doing a kickball tournament, and we wanted your guys' opinions about students versus staff.
Let's do it.
I think it would work because the staff actually had its own kickball tournament over the summer last summer, and it was pretty popular. So I think they would be able to get enough people together for a team.
Can the students get the staff that they want on the kickball?
You had to go there. No.
Now, the only thing I'm worried about is that midterms is this week, and trying to do it in between after midterms, because finals is going to be coming up soon. So that's the only problem.
So you have about a 6-week window before graduation.
I was about to say the week of luau might not be a bad week. We could shove one or two more things on in there.
The week after luau would be pretty good.
The week after luau though is the actual first week of finals. Yeah. So.
No, the luau's on the 21st. The finals are on the 30th.
Yeah, I know. That gives you only one full week before finals start.
Do it.
I wouldn't do it
Let's
before
go.
finals.
Let's just go ahead and push back finals.
Yeah, that's right. That's
You
right.
can use it for advertising the week before.
But yeah.
So we'll make a choice. You can either play kickball or take your finals.
Play kickball for your finals.
I'll
Yeah.
play kickball right in my.
Winner gets a free A.
There you go.
All right. Anything else for the good of the order?
I wanted to ask a little bit about the meeting times, the SGA meeting times.
Okay.
Because I am a club representative, and my club meets every Tuesday at 12:30, and it really conflicts with SGA as well. So I didn't know if there's...
Well, originally,
Because
the only way I can
every
do
other
it-
week has been working pretty well.
I changed the meetings
for
in the
me,
fall.
at least.
It was 12:45 every week. I've been playing with the meeting times, trying to figure out what worked best, and I finally just went back to what it was.
Okay.
Because the week off, so what we wanted to do was a good plan. It didn't execute well though. And then the 12:30 time was a good plan until it didn't execute well because people get out of class 12:15. They want to go grab lunch. So going back to the 12:45, we're just basically going back to the way it was at the beginning of the year.
Okay.
That's all it is.
All right.
Yeah, we're not changing anything. But weren't they meeting on Tuesday? No.
We meet every Tuesday at 12:30, so I'm there for 10 minutes and I have to leave.
Yeah.
It's much
So.
easier for one club to change the meeting time than it is
Yeah, I
for
know.
everybody to change the meeting time.
So
Yeah.
we gotta just figure it out.
Anything else? Good the order? Yeah.
Just another quick blurb about the tornado situation. Just wanted to put a bug in everybody's ear because I know we're going for spring break next week. The whole reason why I even got interested in doing anything is because whenever the tornadoes hit in Alabama last year, I had family and they weren't necessarily harmed, thank God, but they had family members, friends who lost everything. Like they lost homes, they lost not just their homes, but they lost friends, they lost everything that they knew. And I thought about, if there's such a large stretch of our nation that's been affected and we're still okay, we have some sort of obligation to reach out and help. Whenever I was looking at some of the stuff that happened, of course in the news there was a big story about the fact that there was a 14-month-old baby girl who was found in the rubble after the tornado. She actually, of course, passed away Sunday, I believe, Monday. And I saw that story, of course, my heart was moved again. But as I was reading more into the story, I found that actually a guy who was trying to assist her, the baby girl and her family from while the tornado was coming, he tried to get them to come out of their mobile home into his. and they were saying that, you know, that the family was sitting down, they were on the ground, they were praying, you know, and hoping that the tornado wouldn't hit them, but of course it did, and everyone in that family is gone now. But an image that I saw on, I think it was USA Today, that related to that subject was that in the same town, there was a woman, and it was only this one single image. It was a woman, she was like going through the rubbish, the rubble, going through the rubble, looking, and the caption was that she was looking for her son's favorite bedtime storybook because he couldn't sleep without it. And it was like that she didn't even know if that was her home, because as far as they knew, some homes were through like 5 miles away by these tornadoes. So I just thought to myself, you know, why, if sometimes, you know, people are going to be providing things like water. You know, we have a great bureaucracy in America where we have systems that are established to give aid like that give water and food and clothing. But sometimes I think we forget about that for kids, you know, that have lost their sense of purpose. They don't even understand how they're supposed to be in this situation. And the one sense of security they have is their toys, you know. So think if you're a 7-year-old kid, and not only have you lost your home, you don't even understand what the word home means, but you do understand what teddy means, you know. You understand what a blankie is. You understand what your favorite toy is. And sometimes when you have a difficult moment, you grab to that toy. So I thought it'd be really cool that we come together, if we, in light of also trying to get funds there, which are needed right now, at some point, possibly before we finish this semester, if us as students at Gulf Coast can come together and put together some sense of a toy drive, or just amass some toys that we can send to those children up there, because there are a lot of kids up there who, if they didn't lose their parents, they lost their favorite toy. They'll never see it again, their stuff is gone. I think that'll be a really great way for us to show our support. So if you would like to take part in that, I'm going to be, like I said, I've been in contact with the guys with the Red Cross up there. It's actually in a neighboring city in Jeffersonville, and they are the hub for distribution in all of Indiana. But I've talked with the guy who's in a little city called Henryville and Jeffersonville, and he was telling me that that is something that they are looking to need help with for the children there. So if you would like to help me as I try to do this, it's not just going to be a Gulf Coast thing, it's going to be a community-wide thing we're trying to do through the NAACP Youth Council, the ACLU, and other organizations. Just come talk to me after the meeting, and I could really use your help.
Cool. Anybody want to have anything else to add on to that? Good of the order? No? I don't think so. All right. E-board, again, meet me downstairs after this. Everybody, do I have a motion? Yeah? Motion to adjourn?
I second.
All in favor? All opposed? Everybody have a great spring break. Be safe.
Let's make sure to sign the attendance.
Meeting called to order at 1:52.
So much better. Meeting downstairs. Whoever show my pen.
Yeah.
Covering the life that is Gulf Coast State College and the surrounding communities. GCWiredNews.com. From student news to what's going on around the community. GCWiredNews.com.